We've all seen it, or maybe lived it. Someone enters a room and instantly commands attention. Their confidence is magnetic. Their stories always cast them as the hero, and we find ourselves drawn in, almost against our will. Their charm feels like a superpower. They make us feel seen, special, swept up in a story that's too good to resist. But what's really happening? Why does their confidence pull us in so powerfully? The truth is, it's not just about them, it's about us. We're not just falling for a person. We're falling for a possibility, a reflection of what we wish we could be. Their boldness feels like a promise of a life without fear, their self-worth an antidote to our own doubts. We hope that by getting close, some of that magic will rub off on us. The pull of the narcissist isn't just about their manipulation, it's about our own unmet needs and hidden desires. We're captivated by the wholeness they seem to embody, a wholeness we're starving for. We analyze their actions, but the real story is about the parts of ourselves we've been taught to hide. We're not just drawn to them, we're drawn to the feeling of completeness they project. And that's why their presence is so hard to resist. Carl Jung called our hidden traits the shadow, the parts of ourselves we've disowned because we were taught they weren't acceptable. Maybe it's our ambition, our anger, our desire to take up space. We learn to be smaller, quieter, more agreeable, packing away the traits that might get us disapproval. Narcissists, on the other hand, live with their shadow on full display. They're bold, unapologetic, and ask for what they want without hesitation. For those of us taught to be nice, seeing this can feel both thrilling and terrifying. We're not just attracted to their confidence, we're mesmerized by the freedom they represent. Especially for women, socialized to nurture and suppress ambition, the narcissist becomes a mirror for the powerful parts of ourselves we've hidden. We're drawn to them because they embody the traits we've been taught to fear. Their presence is a live performance of our own shadow self. The pull is not just about them, it's about reclaiming the parts of ourselves we've denied. They show us a truth we haven't dared to claim. When we meet a narcissist, our psyche projects our disowned strengths onto them. We see them as the embodiment of courage and worthiness because we haven't learned to see those things in ourselves. This idealization turns them into a hero, a savior, or a wild lover in our minds. We outsource our self-worth, and they're happy to hold it. The bond becomes addictive. We crave their validation because it feels like proof of our own value. The thrill is intoxicating, but shame lurks beneath. The sense that we're not enough on our own. We live in their light, not our own, feeling guilty for wanting what they have. Healthy relationships don't create this dizzying high. They're built on reality, not projection. A kind person invites us to stand as equals. The narcissist wants us in their shadow, always looking up. The first is connection, the second is addiction. The difference is everything. And recognizing this is the first step to freedom. Let's be honest, sometimes nice feels boring compared to the roller coaster of a narcissist. We're not hooked on them, we're hooked on the energy they radiate, the boldness we crave. We hope their fire will warm us, that their confidence will rub off. We long for the ability to speak up, to take up space, to pursue our passions without apology. For those who've spent a lifetime shrinking themselves, the narcissist's self-possession feels miraculous. We mistake their performance for real power. We stay tolerating the bad because we fear losing access to that glow. But the hunger isn't for them. It's for our own wholeness. The traits we admire in them are the very qualities waiting to be reclaimed in ourselves. The magnetic pull is a call to courage, a sign it's time to stop outsourcing our power. The journey isn't about them, it's about us. It's time to reclaim what's ours. Breaking free starts with a shift in perspective. Stop asking why they're like that and start asking what you're drawn to and why. This painful attraction is a gift, showing you what you need to heal and integrate. The narcissist isn't the source of the light. They're just a mirror for the light inside you. Try this. List the traits you admire in them. Then, for each one, brainstorm a small way to practice it yourself. If you admire their confidence, speak up once this week. If it's boldness, take a small risk. The goal isn't to become a narcissist, but to integrate these traits in a healthy, authentic way. Reclaim your glow. It was never theirs. The magic you saw in them was your own potential, waiting to be owned. As you embrace your boldness and worth, the pull of the narcissist fades. You won't need their light. You'll be too busy shining your own. The glow you sought was inside you all along.